Hey, good afternoon, Embry-Riddle. This is Josh Ehrlich calling from Mars. It is, oh man, I don't even know what soul it is. We've got about 80 days left here on High Seas Mission 5. I'm going to do a quick habitat tour and show you what's life like here on the red planet. Let's get started. Alright, so this is the CCAN inventory. All the boxes you'll see on the racks over here, that's all food. So, freeze-dried, dehydrated, shelf-stable is the name of the game when it comes to eating here at the High Seas Hab. So all these boxes, we've inventoried, tracking in the event that, we need more supplies. We get it in resupply every 8 weeks. So you got to be sure you're on top of it when it comes to knowing what you run out of. Some items, in case you're wondering, freeze-dried applesauce, more applesauce, green beans, some pre-made meals. They're really not that good, but some of the stuff we make here is actually pretty decent. So we have some good chefs here, including myself. Thank you very much. But for the most part, we eat pretty well. All right, tools. We do a lot of projects here. So whether it is repairing the habitat here or our own personal research, we use a lot of the tools that are at our disposal. You may have caught this. It's a 3D printer. We've used a lot of that. It's been really sweet. That's a personal project for one of the crew members. And that's basically it. Electrical power system right back here. Some backup generators, as well one that is connected to the outside of the habitat. Alright, I started the video in this room, and I'll get a quick tour of it again. This is the EVA room, the airlock we really call it. That's the door to the outside. Basically, this is what we don in the event that we do depart for any types of EVAs, whether we're doing geology tasks, maintenance around the habitat, or dropping things off or picking them up at the resupply container down the road from us. Whenever we go outside, we will wear these suits. So, yeah, that's one of the issues when it comes to Mars. You can't really go outside, but if you do, you have to put on a little suit. All right, so let's walk through the airlock. We'll keep it quiet because the crew is working on some geology. So here is the crew quarters. This is where everybody sits. That is Ansley, our engineering officer. Hey, Ans. I sit right next to her. Sam, who's our science officer. Laura, Brian, and Jay. Laura's over there on the far end. She's manning up the geology report with all of her GPS data she's crunching. Brian, our health performance officer. Jay is our commander. Sam is upstairs. We'll give you a quick walkthrough of the kitchen. So voila, no Julia Child, but it's not too shabby. Small refrigerator. Remember, most of the things we eat here is shelf stable, so there's not going to be much refrigeration here. There's just some items when it comes to things we try and save. Coffee shop we built ourselves with some of those tools I showed you. Little port window to the outside. All right, microwave, pantry. We'll walk you in the back here to the garden. So the garden, this is where I've been mostly keeping tracking of a lot of these things we've been growing since the start of the mission. So parsley, some carrots in the plant pots I've designed, mustard greens, some sorrel, and some spinach. Grown some potatoes right down here. Growing some mustard greens. And some of the soil we've actually taken from outside, so that's a pretty cool little project I'm running. As well, the heliospectral light system with lots of tomatoes, green onions, some other plant pods I put together, cabbage, pak choy, some more cabbage, red leaf lettuce. It's going wild. So we've been eating a lot when it comes to some fresh food. Not a lot, but I mean it's been pretty substantial. We were expecting just to be eating out of cans of bags, but it's been a nice little addition to the habitat, that's for sure. Back here, telemetry room, our VR set for research. Can't go into much detail about that, but that room is specifically used for that when it comes to crew interactions. All right, so close the door. We'll walk back through the kitchen into the crew quarters. This is personal research that I'm working with Kennedy Space Center. That's veggie, so you can kind of see some plants starting to grow. It's a growth experiment that I started a few days ago. I've run about 5 of them so far. And then this is an outreach project that I'm finishing up tomorrow, but you can see lots of tomatoes, Pluto basil, red leaf lettuce, sweet Thai basil. A lot of cool, helpful stuff in there. So plants are the name of the game on Mars, and it will be in the future. Alright, I'll do a quick walk up to the personal rooms. So every person has a personal room up here on the 2nd floor. Every room is the same size. We have our lovely bathroom, compostable toilet. We've got a sink. The shower is downstairs. It's always fun on Thursdays when we have to empty that toilet. It's not a good scene. All right, Salmon is in his room, right in there. I'll walk us into mine. So, you know, I can stretch my arm out one side. I'm basically touching the side of it. But yeah, this is my room. That is a Gator flag. That's my undergrad, so I gotta give love to them, of course. But for the most part, you know, room is not too big, but not too small. It's actually pretty decent. We were surprised when we came into here how much room we do have. So, yeah, that's where I will stay, either doing work my own time or just staying up there for recreational purposes, just relaxing. Here's a final stop we'll do in a second. So again, this is the bathroom, men's urinal, toilet, shower, 8 minutes a week. That's right. We have limited water supplies here on Mars, so we have to be sure that we control our usage to the T. And last but not least, we've got the lab. Our commander runs a lot of his experiments in here. I'll do some data collection as well for saliva samples for the research teams. But for the most part, really interesting part of the habitat. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys do great work over there in Embry-Riddle. Keep it up, Daytona Beach. And go Eagles. Enjoy. And mahalo from Mars.